So yeah. Next thing is the set of characters, or I will call it the character gradient. For now, ASCII is capable of making a grayscaled ASCII art. So the leftmost is the darkest, the rightmost is the brightest. In the past, if you watch some of the previous episodes, like if you keep on scrolling down, yep, here are the VODs. If you go watch episode 1 and episode 2, you might notice that, hey, in that case, all the allowed characters must be within the ASCII range, meaning you cannot have special characters, you cannot have special emojis or whatsoever, because it will break. But nowadays, I've been working on a little bit of tiny updates, so now it's emoji compatible. So I'm going to use one of the palettes, like, you know, all of these. If I press these things over here, yeah, it just loads up the palette. But in this case, I'm just going to create a specific palette. And actually beforehand, beforehand, I have tested this. And actually, I have prepared something, but I'm just going to show you how it works. Do I have the gradient? Oh, okay, I do not have the gradient here. Alright, time to make our own gradient. Because, okay, soon you'll see. First, let's just like copy the black squares. And then the white parts. And then we can just paste it over here. Now, because I tried this before, the milk glass does not work well in this case, so I'm gonna remove that. Same goes for the tooth and the bone. And then there we have it. The next thing is getting the walnut until, oh wait, no. I'm gonna get it from the walnut until to the dumpling. So I'm gonna just like copy this thing, and then I'm gonna just paste it over here. So once everything is ready, once your gradient is ready, make sure every line is a representation of the brightness in this case. So just go something like this. Okay, you don't want to put all your gradients in the same line, or otherwise it's not gonna end up well. You have to make sure that they're separated, and this is what makes it emoji compatible. Also, I'm gonna just like cut this and then paste it over here. What else? Because, you know, I have to like adjust some of the gradients, just to make sure that it works well. Also, one thing to keep in mind is different operating system renders emojis differently. Alright, so we have this. Now we can convert it to ASCII, but of course we can copy it to the clipboard as a text, just like back in here. It's just like copy and paste the entire result, nothing much else going on. But we can also copy it as an HTML. So first let's just convert to ASCII art. This may take a while to load, this may take a while to render and all that stuff. So yeah, there we go. Now as we can see, ooh, okay, she is squished. So we have to crank this thing up. Let's go with 480. So yeah. So now at least we have ASCII art with colors by using emoji to, you know, cheat. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's a little bit too long-ish. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just make this thing 50. Okay. Also, at the same time, one thing I might change is one thing I can adjust is the gradient. Like for example, I want her face to be more like complete white square-ish, and I see a whole bunch of white circles. So what I can just do here is just replace the white circle with the white square, but you know, I'm gonna just like copy and paste the gradient down over here. What else? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. One thing I usually do is I'll just gonna like copy and paste a few black squares in order for it to work well. So now I can just like convert again, and once again this may take a while. Well, of course you can go with any width or height as you want. It's not going to look good on the web page, but soon when you copy and paste it somewhere else without text wrapping, it's gonna look fine. So soon, hopefully, we will see her faces. Up there we go. Okay. Yeah, looks decent. Yeah, looks decent. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so now we can actually like copy it as an HTML, but before that, let me crank up the size. So I'm gonna just go 256 versus 900. Okay, this will take 4 times longer. So let's go. This will take 4 times longer to load, and it will be 4 times bigger because, you know, an ASCII art is 2-dimensional, and then if you doubled on the size, you know, it will make the whole size times 4. Yep, that's math and geometry. Now, one thing though is the whole thing will not look good on the web page, so soon afterwards I will copy to the clipboard. We have seen what's the effect of TXT. It's just like copy and paste whatever it's in here, but HTML, we will embed the HTML header. We will also embed the gradients, so soon afterwards you can like recreate it, or at least you know what are the gradients being used in order to like generate this ASCII art. So yeah. One thing I would personally recommend is when you're generating an ASCII art like this one over here, try not to like open way too many tab pages. But yeah. Also at the same time, while we're waiting, yep, these are all the oh wow, even when I click it, it does not react because it's so busy. Okay. Okay. We might have to wait for it a little bit. Yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah. Of course there are some other examples over here though, like here we have it. So yeah, these are some of the examples that you can have. And then also here are some of the gradients that, oh my lord. Now as you can see, it does not look good. It looks very, should I call this thing stashed? I don't know. But yeah, one thing we can do is, oh yeah, of course we have other advanced settings. Like once we have this, we have red, green, blue, and then we have invert, we have brightness, and all that good stuff. So once we have this, we can just like copy to the clipboard as HTML. So I'm gonna just click on it, and then I'm gonna create a new file, and I'm just going to call this thing kagaminerin.html. So once we have that, we'll just paste it over here. Now, of course, we can like go all the way up. So yeah, these are all the Oh boy. Yep, we have all the tags, we have all the tags, we have all the headers, we have all the slider materials, we have all the dimensions. Oh, yeah, the dimensions is wrong. Okay, I'll take care of that. Gradient over here, and then the department, because you know this thing is, you know, considered art, but also at the same time computer science. So yeah, so once we have this, we can just like hit save, and then soon afterwards we can like open it. Well, I guess that's not a good idea. Okay, I might just like open it, and there we go. And then once we open this thing by using Google Chrome, alright, it's over here as an HTML, and then we can zoom out. There we have it. Ta-da! Beautiful. Yep. So yeah. So now this thing is emoji compatible.